everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. This is the first page that I created for July's Mini Kit Monday. And I have to tell you that the photo that I'm doing is from the hand gel that I had collected around my house so I could use it for work. As a nurse, it was in the beginning when this whole COVID stuff came about, it was very difficult. No, it was impossible to find hand gel. And because I do hospice, I'm not in a hospital. I don't have access to, hand gel from that. And they ran out with my company. And it was kind of you need to figure it out on your own. So, which is fine. So I gathered around, looked around my house and found these 2 bottles that I had like in my backpack and, my travel stuff. So that is where I found it. And I don't think I have done any pages on with Mini Kit Monday with the COVID pages that I've been creating. I wanted to make sure that I, remember this whole event as if we would forget, but you'd be amazed. You kind of forget some of the details. So I have been taking pictures and, like I even have a picture of an aisle at the grocery store with no toilet paper. So I haven't done that one yet, but there's things like that I want to remember or at least pass on, to future generations. So hopefully, we all can learn from them. So the papers that I'm using, I got the inspiration from the inspiration collage that I had put together that had a bunch of lemons on it, and it had the beautiful blues and greens. And this is the only page that I'm not doing a red, white, and blue type. And I'll just tell you, spoiler alert, but I really love yellow. I love scrapping with yellow, and I don't have very much of it. That and orange. I love orange, but there's not a lot of papers out there that have orange on it. But so anyway, if I get an opportunity to scrap with yellow, I certainly do. So I had pulled everything together that I thought would go. Whenever I put a page kit together, I do try to use up as much as I can. Main reason, I don't want to put it away. And so I try not to pull out too much. I mean, I think that you can be, well, at least for me, I am much more creative if I have limited supplies. If you gave me a whole store full of supplies, I would be so overwhelmed by it that I just wouldn't do as well. So that's why I try to limit, somewhat my supplies. Now, I do give myself the right to pull something out, if I need to, but I think on this page, I do not. I think I use everything that I had pulled from my kit. Now, that little half frame that I had, I wanted to use that, but it needed a little background, so that's why I added the white cardstock behind it. And that way it kind of stands alone. It stands out a little bit more. And I am using that, let it be enough. That is that little triangle, or actually diamond shape. And it's from Pink Fresh. I think it's from their Case of the Blahs. Yeah, so it was kind of interesting that I could use a lot of that collection for the pages that I'm using because it's kind of boring. So the 2 sections here, the 2 journal cards that I have up here in the top left, those are actually where I am going to put my journaling. I know I don't do any journaling on while I'm filming, but it is full, and it just talks about, how difficult it was to find the hand gel, yada, yada, everything that I said. So I'm looking for some alpha, and I love these little alpha. I got it from the Hip Kit Club, And it has like 4 different colors. And actually, I think it came from like a Christmas collection. But I was able to use it in a, I'm spelling that rummaging, but don't worry. I had to look it up. I couldn't remember. Did it have 2 M's? Did it have 1? It does have 2 M's. I go back and fix it. And you know, they're foam stickers, and they're so tiny, they really need a little touch of glue to make them stick. So now I'm looking up to how to spell it. That's what the foam thing is. So I have to kind of move everything over it, and it fits perfectly. I end up putting one of those, see that heart that's over here on the left side? I put that underneath there, kind of in that empty space below the word mine. And I don't think I show you where I put that little flower button. I'm going to put that above that tag on that green spot right next to the photo. I do add some thread. I don't do that too terribly often. And let's see, I think I've got just that one brad. Wow. I love brads, but I only find use for the one. Now these alpha I got from the Dollar Tree, and it came in multiple colors, packs, and it's got 2 sheets per package, so you get plenty for $1. Now they are pretty thin stickers, but they do stick very well. And I was going to do hand sanitizer, but then I decided just to do hand gel because you kind of get what the story is about. Now, I think I am about done. There's not a whole lot more that I put down. I do add some sequins. I did pull out some, I have some charcoal gray sequins that I got, several years ago, back when I was really big into card making. So for the sequins, if you watch my channel, you know that I use the Distress Collage Medium by Tim Holtz. And I also use my tweezers to place everything on. So, yep, so there's the sequins. I guess I was looking for them. And whenever I buy the sequins like this, I try to buy both sizes. I think it has like a 6 millimeter and then a 4 millimeter. I think that's what they are. They could be 8, but I think it's 6. Anyway, just a little bit, you know, variety there. All right, so I decided to help pick it up. It didn't really serve a purpose. As I dipped my little pokey tool into the collage medium to pick up the sequin, but it really didn't matter because I ended up using my fingers and the tweezers after all. All right, so now I'm going to just glue down all the little alpha here, and that is about it. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys are enjoying this month's ideas for the inspiration. Oh yeah, I did some hand stitching. Yeah, I did that. Yay. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.